Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I watched Alexandra Anele, who I think does amazing makeup. She did this really beautiful like bronzy blue eye look, and I think she actually labelled the video the best eye look she's ever done, and it was absolutely stunning. So I kind of wanted to do something very similar. Might not recreate it exactly down to how she did. I might change it a little bit. The face and lips will probably definitely be different, but I just love the eye combination, so I wanted to try and do something similar to that. I will leave a picture of the look she did on the screen. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of do something very similar because I thought it was a stunning look. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go in my 100% Pure Mattifying Primer and just working that onto the skin, especially that T-zone area. Now, although I've used a mattifying primer, I do want a glowy base still, like mainly on the cheek area. So I'm going to go in with the Ilia Serum Highlighter in Nova and just mainly focus this kind of on kind of the high points on my face and just blend it out. So sort of staying clear of the T-zone area. Okay, for foundation, I'm just going to go in with the Alexandra Cream Foundation in Cotton. I'm not going to go too heavy with this. I'm going to give myself a relatively light coverage. And then just go in with concealer to hide anything that I need hiding. Like I said, I'm just going to take some of my Hint Beauty concealer and just pop under my eyes and then just on these blemishes that I have or scars on my chin. So I'm going to bronze up the skin slightly using my Lily Lolo kit here. I'm going to take it on like on a stippling brush, just from blank canvas. And I haven't set the skin, but I'm just going to go ahead and stipple the powder product on. It will still blend out nicely, and just go right round the perimeters. Now I'm actually going to go with the illuminator in this palette as well and just give a nice glow to the skin. It's just going to hit the high points of the face and just really work that in. Then to finish off his blush, I am going to go in with the Honest Beauty Cream Cheek Blush in Coral Peach. Again, just using the stippling brush and just carefully stippling this onto the cheeks. Okay, so I already went ahead and filled in my brows using my ABH brow powder in Auburn, and then I've just prepped and primed my eyes using my Lily Lola eye primer as always. To start off, I'm going to jump into the Dose of Colours Francation palette, and I'm just going to build up the kind of transition crease area. I'm going to first of all go in with Churro and then add a bit of Cheens and blend out with Basic just to create that really nice kind of warm tone brown transition shade. So going with Churro first, and I'm taking this on a, I think it's a Luxie 231 brush. The numbers rubbed off slightly, and I'm just going to start working this into the crease. I'm just going to pack this colour on first just to get that pigment in or down, and then I'm going to go ahead and just buff, and I will use the kind of Basic shade to help blend this out further. I'm definitely going to go ahead and wing this out as well. So that's the kind of shape I want to go for sure. So I definitely laid way too much of Churro down on this eye, so I'm going to go with Basic next. And just use that to kind of tone this down. And actually I'm going to use a different brush. It's a nice fluffy brush. It's a blank canvas E42. Let's use that to help soften this out a little bit. Now I'm actually going to build up churro a bit more on this side just because I need it to match a bit better. And then just go in with basic on that fluffy brush. Do exactly the same that I did on the other eye. Just going to neaten up the edges with my concealer brush and just slightly go over it just to soften ever so slightly. Because there is going to be blue on this outer corner, that's going to be the focus really. So then I'm just going to go in with Sheen's the darker brown and really try and focus this mainly in the crease area and a little bit below, because I kind of want that area to be super deep, but I don't want to bring it up too high up. Just going in with basic again on that fluffy brush, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Okay, I'm going to lay a bit more of the eye primer just onto the lid portion, because I am going to go in with some shimmers, metallics, and just to help them really stick and them to stand out a bit more. Okay, now I'm using the exact same brush I used for the eye primer. I don't really know where I got this one, it's just a really small flat brush. I'm going to go in with A Moment, which, you know, is one of my favourite shades from this palette. And if you watch my previous, and if you watch that Lily Lolo mineral eyeshadow collection video I did, that's the kind of blue I'd love to see them bring out. That and maybe like a slightly deeper navy one as well would be amazing. But I'm going to go in with this shade and I'm going to start packing this onto the outer portion. Now she does create like a blue wing liner on her look using the shadow, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of do the transition between the blue, bronze and a different shade. So I'm just packing this on at the moment onto the outer corner. Okay, what I'm going to do is just take the Luxie brush just to blend out the edges first, and then what I'm going to do is dampen my brush and go back in with that blue and just really make it pop just that little bit more. It'll just bring out that more metallic side to it and maybe give a bit more of a wet finish to the lid. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with a bit more of like an orangey bronze shade like she had. I'm actually going to mix two shades to do that to create it. I'm going to take Bronze Sparkle from Lily Lolo, and to pull out a bit more of that orange tone to it I'm actually going to go with Fable. So this is one of the limited edition ones as I mentioned in my previous video, but I'm hoping it's going to bring out some more orange tones from this shade. Yeah, it's just going to go right in that middle portion. I think I could do with going in a bit more with Bronze Sparkle. I think there's a bit too much Fable in there, but I will maybe add a bit more in a second. I'm just going to pat over the blue to help blend. That is really pretty. I'm actually going to take that combination of colours as well and drag it along the lower lash line. Then I'm actually going to take some of Sheen's, which was the dark brown, and just do a little bit on this outer portion. So I did go ahead and add a little bit of the shade A Moment just on the outer portion of both eyes. And now I'm going to go in with the inner corner section. I'm going to pick something a little bit different. I think she used the new Melt Cosmetics palette, which I don't have. So I'm kind of using slightly different shades and things like that. But I'm going to go in with the Ether Beauty Pure Diamond Highlighter. I kind of fancy using this for the inner portion of the eye. And I'm just going to softly place this in like a C shape in this inner corner. Okay, then to finish off, I'm just going to load up my lashes using the Lily Lolo Big Lash Mascara. Okay, eye just done, now just lips. So I'm going to do something a bit different for lips. I actually want to try out what the cream blush from Honest Beauty looks like on the lips. So I'm just going to use a flat brush for this and just work it onto the lips. Okay, I don't like that, I don't think, on the lips. Love this on cheeks, but not for lips. Do you know what, I'm just going to take the Ilia lip balm or lip gloss in Tahiti and just use that instead. This look complete. So like I said, I was just really inspired by Alexandra's look. I did change it slightly, obviously, just to kind of give my little flair on it. But I just love the colour combination. I love the look overall. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any requests for future videos down below and I'll see you in my next video.